Hi, Irvin. Welcome to Order Taker. In this release, I'm going to go through a number of different features that we've built out. As you can see, first off, we have lists right at the top, right here where you see all different kinds of lists. You can see all items. You can see your promotional items, your best sellers, your wish list, your last 3 months purchased, and your last 6 months purchased. So you can click on promotions and see all your promotional items. You can also click on bestsellers to see what your bestseller items are. You can click on wish list to see your wish list items, which are basically the ones that are marked with the heart. You can also click on last 3 months purchase to see all the items that were clicked in the last 3 months that were purchased. And again, for the last 6 months, you can see that as well. Oh, sorry, my WhatsApp is going crazy right now. But as you can see, we've got all the lists here available to you. And you can also now go in and start adding products to cart. So here's my wish list. I can enter an amount. So I want 25 of these and I want to add it to a wish list. So it gets added to a wish list. Let's go back and see that it's been added to the wish list. You go to wish list here and there it is. It's saved with the quantity and the heart next to it that shows it's saved there. Now you can also see all your promotional items directly from the list and find all the ones that have promo on the top left-hand corner. We have the notes as well. Notes allows you to enter in notes and then submit them. So that's saved on that note. You can go back and view it as anytime you want. Note per product. We also have now available credit and credit limit. So you can see the available credit for this client is $20 and the credit limit is $20. So what you do is you go into an item and purchase, let's say I add $30 worth of this. It's a $10 per item product and I add it to my cart. It's now $30 added to my cart. I'm going to go into my order type and view that this is a sales quote. So as you can see in the back end that I'm sharing with you, these are all the different order types. And in this order type, a sales quote is marked as does not go through inventory verification and it does not have credit limit verification. So when I select a sales quote and I go through this and I click submit, it's now not going to check if there's enough credit or not, because as we can see, OIC Foods has only a $20 credit left. So this is a $24 item. When I submit it, it's going to go check through and actually allow me to create that sales quote directly from this. So there it is. The sales quote is created and $24 item is saved as we had created it. Now, imagine I go back and change from sales quote to an invoice. Now I'm going to generate an invoice. And here, this time I'm going to purchase that same $30 item, $10 item, 3 different quantities and add it to a cart. When I add it to a cart, now I'm going to submit the order and it's going to tell me that there's insufficient credit limit. No matter how many times I try to submit the order, I cannot do that unless I change it back to a sales quote and then actually submit the order. There it is. Now it's submitted as a sales quote. So we have that. We also, on the top right-hand corner, you can also see where we've put all the barcode scanning, e-signatures, and view PDF. The view PDF is going to be something we're going to come up with this week. Essentially, it's going to allow you to view this entire order as a PDF and allow you to share it with your customers, print it, and do anything you want with it. So let's start with inventory verification. Right now, as we know, when you go back into the sharing, we can see that a sales quote does not go through inventory verification. It says no right there. So when I create a sales quote, I'm going to go back into my products and actually try to add, this inventory is 100. So I'm going to try to add 110, right? And I'm going to add it to cart and it's going to let me do it because I have a sales quote. But now, if I change this to an invoice does check inventory verification. So when I go in here and take that 110 items and add it to a cart, it's gonna give me an error, right? So obviously, what happens here is that some items, when I go into them and add 110 items, right, where I can add it to cart, and it adds it. But if the item were to be an invoice, it would go through inventory verification. So there's that. We also have batches. You can see at the bottom over here, right, where it says batch 001, 002, 003. You have quantities and expiry dates. So there you have it. Both quantities and expiry dates are being saved as batches for each variation type. You can, again, select the variations you have and add them to cart. So that's pretty much all the features that we've created for you based on what you requested. We've got, all the features in here now, all done for you, all built out, all the lists you wanted, the wish list, the last 3 months, 6 months purchased. You wanted the batches are done in here as well. The promotions, the notes are done as well. And then finally, all of the, both the credit limit verification and the inventory verification are done. I look forward to your feedback. This update will go through tomorrow. You should be able to upload it sometime late tomorrow in your evening when Apple accepts it. So it's going to be ready for you to use. And just let me know if you have any troubles. And and we'll definitely help you out as much as possible. I'll call you tomorrow and get in touch with you about next steps. Thank you and have a great day.